guys. Woo! The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I just pulled some cards. There is an offer coming in for you. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I pulled a few cards. We're going to dive into the energy. This energy is really sweet. This energy is really exciting. As I was grabbing the cards, though, I was feeling this emotional energy as well. Yeah, I feel like there's shedding that's happening right now. This energy of releasing. This energy of releasing. So maybe you've been feeling emotional recently. Maybe you've been feeling, maybe there have been some shadows coming up to surface, and there's this energy of like, I want to say like purging, releasing things, and that could be challenging sometimes. But the energy coming forward here, you guys, whatever it is you are purging and letting go of, you are making space for an offer to come in here. And this feels very divinely ordained, divinely orchestrated. It feels like divine timing is at play with this offer that's coming in. You guys, this energy is super exciting. But I want to acknowledge that it feels like where you're at right now, there's an element of not, and I want to talk about like miracles. I want to talk about like a miracle is on its way to you. You are deserving of miracles. There's something here that's changing, something here that's shifting. And this is almost, it's like, maybe you're used to disappointment. You're used to things not working out for you. So it's this element of like, there's a part of you that just feels like it's not going to work out, or the offer's not going to come in, or that thing that you, because, there's also an element of like, you feel like there's something coming in. I feel like if this message is for you, you have this internal knowing that there's something on its way to you, but you might not know exactly what it is. And going back to what I was saying before, there's purging that's happening right now. So there may be some things coming to the surface. There may be something you're actually moving through. For some of you too, you might have needed to walk away from a situation or a person. Like there's an element of leaving something behind here. The world coming out. This is really big cycles coming to a close. Like this is really big. This is really big energy. I feel like whatever it is that you're shedding right now, it's like what I'm also getting to is like energetic weight, energetic baggage. Oh, I have full chills. So whatever emotions you're purging right now, whatever might be coming up for you, it might feel inconvenient. It might feel like, why is this happening in my life? But know that these things are happening to help you purge and release. 222 as I look at the time, because this shedding that's happening is energetically aligning you with this offer that's coming in. In the spiritual community, they talk about, you got to be high vibe, right? You got to stay high vibe, da, 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 da. But what they don't talk about is it's not so simple as just being high vibe all the time. There's so much spiritual bypassing that happens. People are afraid to feel their emotions because they're afraid to get into a lower vibration because, we need to keep a high vibration. If you want to raise your frequency, you want to raise your base frequency. This is how I like to explain it. We all have a base frequency. And yes, your frequency, your vibration might dip a little bit from day to day. It might increase a little bit from day to day, depending on your mood, depending on your environment, depending on what's going on in your life. But really, to change your frequency, you want to change your base frequency, your average frequency. How do you change your base frequency? It's by letting go of energetic baggage that's been holding you down. How do you do that? By healing, by feeling the emotions that are trapped in your body so that you could feel them and release them. And as you release them, that's energetic weight, that's energetic baggage that you are releasing from your body. Therefore, that is how your base frequency raises. That's how you really attract in what you want. It's not by shoving down your emotions. I just need to be positive. I just need to be happy. I just need to da. It's like, feel what you need to feel. Don't get into a victim mentality and spiral downward, because that's a whole other thing. But it's like, feel what you need to feel, so that you could release it, heal, raise your base frequency. And essentially, going back to what I was saying before, that emotional energy that I'm feeling right now, there's shedding that's happening. There might be situations in your life, circumstances that might be out of your control, whatever it may be. Maybe you're just feeling emotional recently, or maybe triggers have been coming up for you, maybe triggers of the past that maybe you thought didn't bother you anymore, whatever it may be that you're moving through right now, because there's an element of like, I want to say like hermit mode, shadow mode. And what I mean by that, it's like introspection. There might be shadows coming to surface, shadows coming to light for you to feel and release, because spirit is helping you release this stored stagnant energy that's not serving you anymore, this baggage that's weighing you down. They're bringing these things up for you. They're helping you through these external circumstances that might seem inconvenient, but these are coming to light for you to help you release, to shed, if that makes sense, to shed what's no longer serving you. And as a result of that, you guys, there is a new path opening up for you. I feel like, Oh, there's a piece of big hair in your mouth. Whoa, that was way in your mouth, honey. Mwah. There's an element here of lack of clarity surrounding what's next. You might feel like there's something coming, but you might not know what it is. Page of Wands and Temperance coming out. Okay, with the Page of Wands, I really feel like there's a new path opening up for you. There's a new path. There's an exciting path. This is exciting. Woo, and it feels like it's like the beginning stages, for lack of a better word. Maybe this path recently has come in. Maybe it's about to come in, but there's a new path opening up for you here. And with Temperance coming out with that, it feels very aligned. It feels very, like, I even want to say like balanced, for lack of a better word. Peaceful. This new path is, there's a lot of harmony on this path, like it's very aligned, that sort of an energy. Two of Wands coming out. So again, there could be like lack of clarity surrounding this. You might not see it coming. There might be lack of clarity just surrounding like where you're moving. Guys, look how cute this mug is. Look how cute. Little bees. Maybe bees are significant for you. And then take a look at these cards, you guys. Woo! The next card's coming out, literally, the King of Cups came out, then the Page of Cups, then the Knight of Cups. There is an offer coming in here. It could be love. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is, but there's an offer, a really emotionally fulfilling offer coming in for you, like an emotionally fulfilling offer. And this really feels like it's destined. It feels like destiny is at play here, and really trust the divine timing. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is all about divine timing, but feeling into this here, woo! I just feel so excited, you guys. The energy is really exciting with surrounding this offer that's incoming. This feels, like I said, it's like your heart is going to just be overflowing is the energy with this here. There's so much love and joy with whatever this is, whether it's literally love or maybe it's like a job opportunity that just is like so fulfilling. Looking at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Swords. So this could be indicative of communication, or again, like an offer coming in or something coming to light, some sort of clarity coming in surrounding something. So know that there is something coming in, and with the Queen of Pentacles underneath it, woo, there's an offer coming in. I feel for you, the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of gender, okay, it doesn't matter, but Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is grounded. She is confident. She is nurturing. She knows who she is. She's a successful woman, okay, or man, or whoever, like, again, gender doesn't matter, but that is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Woo! We love it. And I feel like you are attracting this in because you are sitting in this energy. Something about being very grounded. I feel it's like you're at a place in life where you're very grounded. So it's this energy of like being able to hold this now, like being able to hold this. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Swords coming out together next here. So this does go into the Eight of Cups. Like it feels like you're in some sort of in-between, for lack of a better word. Like these cards could be indicative of transition, not being certain, clear exactly like where you're going, but knowing that you are moving away from something and walking in a new direction. Again, it's this energy of shedding, walking away from the old. This could be old people, old places, old habits. Okay, there's this energy of walking away from the old here and moving in a new direction, moving toward more peace, moving toward more harmony. But again, there's this energy of lack of clarity, maybe not seeing the full picture right here, right now. The analogy that I'm getting, it's like some of you might feel like you're in the middle of the forest. You know, when you're in the middle of the forest and you're lost, you're off the path and you're like, shit, I don't know where I am. You're required to trust the compass, right? You pull out the compass and you're going to follow the compass, and you're going to follow that compass even if you don't see the path yet. You're going to follow the compass, trusting that it's going to guide you to the path. It's going to guide you to where you want to go, even if you can't see it yet. So it's this energy of, I feel like this is where you're at. Yeah, there's an element here surrounding whatever this may be. There's an element of like things not being clear, but you're really being guided to trust your inner compass, trust your intuition right now, even if you don't see exactly where it's leading you, even if there's lack of clarity surrounding it, even if you don't see the full picture. It's like, okay, trusting that your compass is going to take you to exactly where you want to go. Yeah. Just I want to say like leaning in on that intuition, that inner guidance system, and really trusting it. or just surrounding whatever this may be. For some of you too, I feel called to say like now is a time of non-action. Now, ooh, and I have chills as I'm saying that. So some of you might resonate with that. Now is a time of non-action. So let me explain that a little bit. If there's something where it's like out of your control and you don't necessarily know what's going on, it's like, don't try to control it. It's out of your hands. There might be lack of clarity surrounding the situation, but there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can do right now. So now is a time of non-action. And what you should do is take that energy and turn it inward. Instead of focusing it so heavily on trying to figure out whatever this is, or whatever this may be, or trying to control the situation, it's like, how can you take that energy and flip it inward? Focus on yourself, pamper yourself, slow down, read a book, take an Epsom salt bath, you know what I mean? Or focus on your passions. Like, it's taking this energy and really turning it inward. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out here. Queen of Cups falling out. Also noticing the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have, and the Nine of Cups. You guys, this energy is really good. So again, it's like, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, I already talked about the Queen of Pentacles. That came out earlier. Now we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she is magnetic, okay? She is a magnet. She doesn't need to do anything to receive because she is focused on her. Back to what I was just saying. She's like focused on her. She's pursuing her passions. She's confident. And as a result of this, like, energy that she's in, she becomes a magnet and she attracts to her. These opportunities come to her. Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups also coming out. Like, the Queen of Cups is so intuitive, okay? Deeply intuitive. 11/11, as I notice the time, maybe that's significant for you. The Queen of Cups is so intuitive. She's so nurturing. Often like a motherly energy. Maybe you're a mother. You don't have to be, but some of you might resonate with that, and I have chills as I'm saying that too, okay? The Queen of Cups is such a beautiful energy, and again, it just kind of is this energy of like trusting your intuition through this and knowing that this energy that you're sitting in, you are attracting in something so fulfilling. This is like a wish come true, a dream come true, sort of an energy here with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles coming out. So let's get, and the Queen of Pentacles coming out again. Okay, so we have the, sorry baby. Okay, so let's talk about this. First, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles coming out. So again, it's just energy of just really remaining secure in yourself right now. It really makes me feel like there might be something going on that's like out of your control, going back to remaining secure within oneself, knowing that your sense of security and stability needs to come from within. So continue leaning on yourself, continue doing your thing. I really feel like you are manifesting something into the 3D, like there's an offer coming in that is materializing in the 3D, and it's exciting. Like, there's an exciting energy surrounding this. I also notice the time 12:22, 222. Then we have the Five of Wands coming out with the Hanged One and the Star. So let's talk about this, the Star here. So let's talk about this because there might be some sort of, I don't know if resistance is the right word, but things might feel stagnant right now. Even though they're not stagnant, I want to make that clear. Things are not stagnant because there's things happening below the surface and you may not see the full picture, but there's an element of like, either stagnancy, or you might be frustrated because things feel like they're not moving. But again, know that things are actually aligning right now. It's like, it might feel slow right now, but know that spirit, especially with the Star coming out, is all about like alignment. The spirit really is aligning things, like the pieces are falling together here, because there might be some sort of resistance to this pause, because it feels like there's a pause. You're being guided to surrender, let go. It's not in your hands. Fully surrender, and trust that things really are happening behind the scenes for you. Noticing the Devil at the bottom of the deck here, I feel like that just kind of ties into these cards here with the stagnancy and like the resisting this like pause or resisting whatever's going on right now. That's just the ego. The ego wants to keep you safe at the end of the day. It's a necessary part of this experience, but it's just reminding yourself, centering back into the heart space, knowing that things actually are moving in a very beautiful direction, for lack of a better word. Let's get some, okay, I'm noticing the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I want to get some more on this offer that's coming in though, because this feels really exciting, but it really does feel like one of the biggest messages is just fully surrender right here, right now, because there's shedding that's happening. You're in this kind of like weird space, for lack of a better word, and Spirit wants you to know that things actually are moving, things are progressing. They really are like working for you here. They really are working for you here. So know that. But now let's pull a little bit specifically, Spirit, if we could get Yeah, some more on this offer that's coming in. Woo! The Knight of Wands coming out. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming out, and under that we have the Three of Cups. So with the Knight of Wands, it feels like there's something racing in. Okay, this is a fast-paced energy. You see he's on the horse. It's this hot and heavy. There's something coming in pretty quickly here. And I do feel like whenever you find this video, it's coming in sooner rather than later. Woo! And there's gonna be like, look at them. They're cheersing. They're celebrating. I feel like there's an energy of like celebrations are gonna be in order. You're gonna have something to celebrate. Woo, you guys, this is so sweet. There's gonna be something for you to celebrate. Literally, Queen of Wands coming out again. Just know that you don't have to do anything. You are attracting this in. You are attracting this in. Seven of Pentacles coming out. I feel like, you know, you've been really patient. Again, just there's a message here of patience. Wheel of Fortune coming out again. Trust the divine timing here, because and this feels so destined. Like whatever's coming in is so destined. So know that like this is happening at the perfect exact timing. And I do feel like it's happening, it's coming in sooner rather than later, but there is divine timing here, with the Emperor flying out too. So whatever's coming in, and splitting the deck to the Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning, and this feels exciting. There's passion, there's excitement. And whatever this is very stable and secure, like really stable and secure. This is not something that is just gonna kind of like disappear, you know. There's like a stable offer here. So this is a collective reading. Obviously this is going to be different for different people. For some of you this could be like a career opportunity. For others of you this could be love that's coming forward. It doesn't really, you know, like I said, it's different for different people, but regardless, this is something that I feel like you really want, something you've been something you want and something you deserve. Again, it's this energy of like a manifestation coming into fruition here. I'm going to pull an oracle deck, or an oracle card from my oracle deck. So let's get some more on this offer that's coming in, Spirit. What is it that we need to know? What is it that you can tell us about this? I even want to say surprise. Like this feels like a surprise. I feel like Spirit's being a little, I mean, this is a collective reading, right? So it is going to resonate different for everybody, but there's an ooh, I have chills. I'm seeing like ooh, I'm getting chills. There's an element of surprise with this. It's kind of like we don't want them to know too much, because that would take away from the surprise. And that is a message that has been kind of coming through recently as well. Maybe you've been attracted to some of my other videos. Yeah, like we have, okay, the Between Worlds card coming, and then the TikTok card. So literally you're between worlds right now. It's like shedding of the old and you're stepping into something very new. So trust the timing of this, because yeah, trust the timing. You're literally like stepping into a new timeline, for lack of better word for surrounding whatever this is. The TikTok card is all about divine timing. Okay, so just trust the timing. It's out of your hands. It's in God's hands, source, the universe, whatever higher power you believe in. It's in their hands. And it's like, trust that like he's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world. It's this energy of like, trust that it's in good hands. It's in good hands. It's in the best hands. It's in the best hands. You know what I mean? It's literally in the best hands. Okay, so we have the Fates coming out next, and I want to pull one more card with that. Or not, or three cards, because apparently three cards wanted to flip open. So, I actually feel called to read the Fates. I'm going to read the Fates straight from the book, but I'm going to show you these cards coming out together. We have by the book, peace, and then chaos and conflict all kind of coming out together, which is interesting because chaos and conflict is a very different energy. Look at that cat stretch. Yes, good girl. So talented. It's a very different energy than peace. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean, Brittany? Like chaos and conflict and then peace. Like, why are these cards coming out together? And then we have the by the book card. So it really feels like maybe right now things might feel a little chaotic. Going back to what I was saying before, it's this element of like things coming up to surface, shedding that's happening, but really this is going to bring about so much more peace in your life. Kind of like, I want to say the aftermath. Just take one step at a time, like one step at a time. Take things like as they are right now, for lack of a better word. It's like things are exactly, well, I want to say things are exactly how they seem, but it feels like things aren't things aren't what they seem is almost what I want to say. It's like your mind might be making up all these stories. It's like just take one step at a time, focus on you, focus on your inner peace. It's remaining the eye of the storm too, remaining the eye of the storm sort of an energy. Just take one step at a time and know that things are going to work out exactly how they're supposed to. Okay, so now the fates, number 17. Maybe 17 is significant. That number might be significant for you. Let's read this. Essential meaning, fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. I feel like that kind of sums up what was said, but let's read the oracle's message. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. I think that's such a beautiful message. I feel like that's such a beautiful way to kind of close out this reading. Also noticing this card at the bottom of the deck is time for a nap card. Going back to what I was saying before, it's like, this feels like it might be out of your control. Literally go take a nap. Like, go take a nap, chill out. It's out of your hands. It's in God's hands. It's literally in the best hands they possibly could be in. So sleep well knowing that you are taken care of, knowing that things are working out for you, even if you can't see that right now. And know that there's an exciting offer on its way in. Okay, woo! I just opened my February books, you guys. So if you're interested in a one-on-one reading with me, you can book through my website. Please don't get scammed. I will never reach out to you. If there are no dates available in February, you can send me a message through my website asking to be put on the wait list, and you will get an email when I open my books for March. Okay, I only open my books like 1 month at a time just because I don't know what my schedule is going to be, that sort of a thing. Check out the Beehive if you guys are interested in online community. It's there to support you in your healing journey. There's lots of content on there. There's community. Check out the link in the description if you're interested. Also, if you're interested, I host monthly healing circles. We would love to have you. They're online via Zoom, an hour and a half. We take you through like a guided meditation. We take you through just some like practices to help heal, for lack of a better word. And there's different themes every month. So if you're interested in our next circle, check out the links in my bio for more information and to sign up. Spaces are limited. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video, comment. It really does help me out. Yeah, it really does help me out, and I appreciate that. So I'm sending you so much love, and until next time, bye. Say bye. Say I love you.